I am sitting at my desk. I have been, I wanted to write this morning, but I needed to take a few minutes to work on my Substack. I wanted to schedule a few things. I, sorry, my hair's in wreck. You always just get me like right when I just roll out of bed and just like get creative. I'm about to start like dressing up for these lives. Anyways, I wanted to get some writing done, but I took a few minutes to schedule a couple of Substacks. One is for a poem that I wrote. I wanted to start sharing some of my writing on there. And then probably either this week or maybe starting next week, I'll start doing more like writing tips. I just want to make sure that like the advice that I give is good, you know. Um, so get comfortable. So I'm just sitting here. I just made some coffee and I'm drinking. I like this mug. I haven't used this one in a while. This is my fun little Jack o' lantern mug. But yeah, I have to get some writing done. So it's 10 o'clock. Um, now that I'm slowly starting to wake up, I could open up this. Sorry, I could open up my manuscript and start to get some writing done. But I was looking for when I was looking for one of my poems to write, I found a whole bunch of like stills and movie shots from other projects that I've worked on that I was looking for. And I always like when I find things that I'm looking for because um sometimes I just have tons and tons of like hard drives of stuff. So I need to go through and start cleaning up and organizing. I'm not going to do that today. I am going to stay focused on my writing, but it definitely is something I have to do. But there are a bunch of just like projects from like a movie I did called Silhouette, and a lot of stuff from like this. I did this film called Ad Out, which was like a web series about tennis with my friend Troy. So it's just great to see some of these. I haven't seen these pictures in a while. So um, and then yeah, Silhouette. So it just makes me happy. So I found photos, and I'm gonna put them on my iPad Mini because I keep all the photos that I've worked on projects with on my iPad Mini. So, and this goes with me everywhere. So that way, if I have to talk to people about my projects, I'm like, oh, let me show you some screenshots. Pretty smart. So I'm focused on writing right now, though. I want to keep some of those with me. You guys, I'm really obsessed with Substack, so you really have to go to my Substack and start looking at everything and commenting on things and being a part of it because trying to create a community of writers there. So it'd be awesome if you guys went to my Substack. It's all about me writing. Um, I do have a Substack for my filmmaking, but um, because I'm writing books right now and stuff, I'm really focused on my writing Substack. So my filmmaking Substack just sort of like every once in a while I'll post about my photos that I'm on. Hello, how you guys doing? Good morning. But yeah, so sometimes I'll post some of my screenwriting stuff or my filmmaking one on my Substack. But my writing Substack is the one I really want you guys to go to, which is M. Coulombe Writes. Like I said, I'm posting stuff about my writing there. Um, and all stuff. So I want to start doing writing tips and everything. So let's see if we can't grow that. That'd be awesome. So you guys are commenting. Um, oh, hi Alex, how are you? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Just sitting here with some coffee in my mug here. I'm gonna sit down and start getting some. I gotta get. So I wrote a book. I wrote the first draft of it, and today I want to sit down and work on the second draft. I did work on it yesterday, but I had to take care of like a few personal items, just like running errands and go to the store and mail some stuff. So today is Sunday. I gotta focus. I gotta be up really, really early tomorrow at 4 a.m. to I have to be on set at 6 a.m. So I really just want to focus on writing today. That's why I'm doing my live now, because I've been doing my lives more in the afternoon, but I want to do it in the morning before I start writing. I'm sorry I look like a mess. I'm waiting for my coffee to kick in. I literally just made it. So I'm a little all over the place. Sorry about that. But hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Hope you guys had a really good weekend. I hope you're having a really great day, and I hope you guys are all prepared for the week that's coming up. Um, the weather here in well, I live in Los Angeles. The weather's been really nice. It starts off kind of cold. It gets a little warm. It's gonna be a little warm today. It's 10:30 and the sun's starting to come out. Like it's burning off. It was cold this morning. I still have a sweater on. It was a little bit chilly this morning. Starting to warm up. I might have to bring my fan out here shortly. Um, Also, a couple of cool things. So this week. Looks like there's supposed to be a full moon. I have watching my apps, but probably in the next day or two we're gonna have a full moon, and then on Friday it's Friday the 13th, and I'm really excited about that. Um, because Friday the 13th is like a holiday for me. I love Friday the 13th. I'm involved with a lot of people from the franchise. Hold up, my friend's texting me on. He's talking about my live. Come join. He's talking about he. Oh, it's funny because he's talking about we love drinking coffee in the morning, and he's talking about this coffee pot that he wants to get, and I'm literally sitting here talking about coffee. So yeah, so Friday the 13th this week on Friday, which is kind of cool. It's the only one we have this entire year, so we gotta celebrate. I do love Friday the 13th. Um, I wrote a script with the guy that wrote the original Friday the 13th. We have well, good morning, Princess Plains, but let's go to her let's go to their page and give her more subscribers. I don't have that many either. I'm trying to grow my online presence. Anyways, I wrote a script with Victor Miller. He wrote the original Friday the 13th. He's my writing mentor. We wrote a script together. Um, so I kind of, and I just know a lot of people from the franchise. So I'm really, really excited about this being Friday the 13th. And I have like a ton of Friday the 13th stuff. I have like a ring and I have a necklace and I have earrings and I have a jacket. I just have so much stuff. It's like a little ridiculous. I'm kind of a nerd. But I do like Friday the 13th. It's one of my favorite days. Everybody thinks that it's like bad luck, but I feel like it's good luck. I don't know. It's really funny. I just checked my email here real quick. Um, and I got this email from this guy that's like, "Oh, you should really work on your SEO for your channel." No, I work on it my own. I just want to be real with what I do, and I like talking to you guys. So I like jumping online and saying hi. You only have one subscriber? We have to get more subscribers. This is why I try to do lives and do my vlogging stuff because I really want to get myself out there. I'm not trying to be like an influencer. It's not that. I just want to be true to myself and just talk about the things that I'm going through. Like today, like right now, I'm going to sit down and work on my novel. I wrote the first draft of a novel. Today, I got to work on the second draft. I did start the second draft, but I'm trying to be really meticulous with that. I want to make sure that each chapter is good before I move on. Yesterday, I said there was like 20 chapters, but I looked at there's like 30 chapters. So I'm gonna try and get through a couple chapters today. That way, I'll feel productive. I'm in the middle of filming a movie right now, so I don't have as much time. I work like 60 hours a week, so come Saturday, I'm a little tired, and it takes me a couple of hours to like get up and get moving, but I have to, or it's never gonna get done. Yeah. So I just wanted to take a minute to just jump on and hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Like I said, join my Substack if you're a writer or just like reading. I'm gonna start posting more stuff. Try to do writing tips and cool things. So please be part of that. That'd be awesome. You can also go to my website. I have so much stuff on my website. You guys can watch movies that I've done, I've been a part of. So many things. So, michaeljcoulombe.com. Everything that I'm involved in is on my website. Please feel free to check it out. Yeah. I mean, I used to do a podcast. I'm not doing a podcast anymore. I used to do photography. I'm not doing photography anymore. Just because I'm really focused on my writing and then also focused on my directing. Wrote a children's book. I just have so many things going on, you guys. Um, so uh let me know in the comments what you got going on this weekend. Like I said, I'm just gonna be writing. It does look like it's gonna be a beautiful day. It says it's supposed to be, let me look, I have to put my glasses on. Looks like it's gonna be a bit warm. It's gonna be 83, so I'm probably not gonna need my sweater in the next 30 minutes. Probably by the time it gets 11 or so, I'm gonna have to take my sweater off and put my fan on. But what a blessing that right now we get to have this kind of weather where we have long days and it's not too hot and it starts off cool. This is a great month. Because in the next couple of in the next like 6 to 8 weeks, it's just gonna be hot, 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 hot weather. So coffee. Oh, Ryan, you jumped on. Yay, Ryan's on. Ryan, I'm drinking coffee right now. In this fun Halloween mug because I was just saying, right? So Ryan is one of my best friends. He is also the producer of Grandma's Cookies, and our movie's coming out this month. And then he also does convention booking, so he's my convention booker. Also, we're going to be going to Fresno in a couple weeks. No, yeah, like 6 weeks, and then we are going to go to Pittsburgh for our movie. But Ryan, I was just saying that this week there's a full moon and it's Friday the 13th. Like, how cool is that? It's gonna be a fun week. And I'm working on a horror movie this week. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Hi, Heather. Heather is also our producer, and we also shot at their house. They let us use their house, which I get so many compliments on how great our set looked for Grandma's Cookies. Amazing. Hey, Ryan, one of these days you and I will have to like do a live like this together. I can invite you next time. And we can talk about Grandma's Cookies on my channel. And we'll do that when, and we'll also do it when we're traveling up in Fresno. So look at Ryan. Look at that guy. He watches over me. I'm supposed to be writing, Ryan. I was just taking a few minutes to do my live. Say hello to everybody. But I do have to start writing. I have to finish this book, gosh darn it. So it's going really good. I just want it to be the best book ever. I'm not Stephen King, I'm aware of that. But I have my own voice and I want my voice to be heard. Also, Ryan, I love Substack. I was just saying to everybody that I love Substack, and I'm like obsessed with it. I've already scheduled like 3 posts this week, so I think I'm gonna use it a lot. I'm also going to vlog the next R.L. Stein. I think that's gonna be Brantley. Brantley does a lot of young adult fiction. His stuff is good for that. He's actually a really good writer too. I'm excited about. I'm actually I have to drop off. Okay, well we'll talk. Right, I'm about to log off anyways because I gotta jump off and be a productive member of society. I just gotta get some writing done. I just have so much fun when I go live and talk to you guys. And because I'm filming this week, and like I said, I film like 60 hours, sometimes I don't get a chance to go online and say hi to everybody. And I try to have exciting vlogs, but when I film, I can't always share stuff. It's just part of the. I'll show what I can when I can. But I'm working with some fun people, and I think I could mention it because there is an article about it. But I'm working on a movie called Corporate Retreat. It's a horror movie. It's actually a lot of fun. I wish I could share more, but I can only share what's out there. And right now, there's an article about it, and I'm tagged on Facebook, so I mean Instagram, so I know I can at least say that. It's a lot of fun. So, all right, well, everybody's logged off now. It's just me talking to myself. So I'm talking to those of you that are going to log on later and check this out. So I'm going to go back to, like I said, I did my Substack. Got some journaling done on that. Please check it out, you guys. I really love Substack, and I want to be more engaged on it. I mean, I do love my vlog. I'm gonna always start doing my vlog. My vlog deals with like my filmmaking and my traveling and my does with every aspect of my life. The Substack right now just deals with writing. And writing is always something I've wanted to do since I was 10 years old. And so Substack, oddly enough, just gives me the reason to do that. I do love Substack. Go check it out. With that said, I'm gonna go back to writing my novel because I gotta finish the second draft. So um I'll wait till it's 15 minutes. I feel like 15 minutes is good when I just do quick jump ons to say hi. Although if I can, I will do longer. Like there's sometimes I've done stuff that are like 45 minutes. If you guys are on here being active and talking, I'll stay on. But I do this thing so sporadically and everybody's busy because they're probably at church too. I feel like it's Sunday. So I'll tell you what, I may jump on later. Let me just see how much writing I get done. If I can do a couple of chapters, I'll feel good and I'll jump back on and celebrate with you guys. Okay? All right, well, we're hitting 15 minutes. So everybody have a good Sunday. Hopefully we'll talk later. If not, have an amazing week.